Good morning and welcome back to Almus Market Mornings. After a hectic week of central bank meetings and various meetings between world leaders, we have a quieter week at hand, though we will get some PMI prints from various regions. Going into the new week, OPEC Plus announced another output hike by 1.37 lakh barrels per day, though they may take a pause from these hikes in the January to March quarter. This has also kept oil prices elevated. Rupee was weak during the month-end trading, close to 88.80, where we have seen defense from the central bank. Though interestingly, Ms. Poonam Gupta, who is the deputy governor, mentioned during a business standard event that weak rupee is not a policy tool. But let's discuss a bit of cricket as well, because JK gives fantastic cricket commentary apart from market commentary. Over to you, JK. Good morning. Another feather in the hat for the women's cricket team and a superb tournament. What's your take?
Good morning, Swaraj. Definitely. Of course, I did not follow the tournament, fully, but of late I have been following it. And what stood out, apart from the huge victory, is the quiet resilience of the team, and they have come to this top, putting aside the setbacks along the way, and they remained focused on what they wanted to achieve, withstanding the pressure of playing in front of the home crowd and trying to win the 13th edition of the World Cup is really something, and really impressive and excellent teamwork, in fact, and definitely hats off to them. Okay, so the resilience of the India actually is also, we have also seen how India has faced the global challenges of, a record tariff by the US, with a quiet resilience. India did not react in the way that other countries reacted by, saying we will reciprocate with some retaliate and all that. And we just were putting across our points and faced up to the challenges, and, quietly negotiating. And perhaps we will have, the result also soon. So, but I'm quite surprised, that after a huge intervention by RBI on the rupee at 88.80, managing to bring down the dollar to 86.70 levels, 87.70 levels. It is again bounced back to the weakest level once again, and that is a bit surprising. Of course, one should also take note of the fact that the supply side is been missing, apart from selling by RBI. Therefore, the demand takes the, toll on the rupee. No doubt, the traders also go along with the RBI to some extent, and then find themselves on the wrong foot, and that's what happened last week. And we are now at this level, but considering that, rupee is more than fairly valued, rather undervalued to some extent, we should see the RBI, perhaps defend the level once again. The deputy governor's statement means that, India is not pursuing a policy of weakening the rupee to gain advantage in exports, and that's very, at least officially, that is a significant statement. So we should expect at least some resilience at these levels, even from the rupee. Although, if the dollar index continues to rise, which I have some, possible expectation on that, then we could see a break up to 89 or beyond, but maybe not immediately. So we had the FOMC voting pattern that, came out with the two dissenters, but Friday's speeches showed that many more members were not in favor of a cut in view of the strong economy. So even the market participants have now kind of moderated their expectation of a rate cut in December. Now the probability now stands at 63% versus 72% that was seen immediately after the Fed meeting. So that's some support for the dollar as well, apart from the fact that, we are into the year end, and a 6 month long dollar shorting trend is seeing some corrective cycle as well. As we have been missing the official data due to government shutdown, today's ISM manufacturing survey will assume a lot of importance to get an updated view of the economic activity. PMI is expected to move up to 49.5 from 49.1. This is actually third consecutive increase since July's level. And of course, this also corroborates with the number that we got from S&P Global preliminary survey as well. As you said, OPEC's action is probably going to lead to some more rise in the oil prices, because for some more time, as per their statement up to March, we will not see another hike in the output, as consumption from major economies like India and China is continuing to be rising, and also the sanctions on Russian oil, where some of the importers, particularly from India, are now stopping import from the Russian oil companies. There could be an upward pressure on the oil price, and that will probably be a negative for the rupee as well. So this week, although we don't have too much of data, normally we would have had the unemployment number from the US, but we will have to just assess only two numbers. One is the ADP private job payroll report, and also the data on job cuts. So these are the only two numbers that we'll focus on. However, the private analysis by many investment bankers and all show that there is no major deterioration that has been seen in the unemployment data as of now, although the government data itself has been missing. So as I said, this number will be the ISM number today and the ADP number will be the focus as far as the economic numbers are concerned. But one important event that is coming up this week is the Supreme Court hearing on Trump's tariffs, which is on November 5th. And as of now, the betting market shows that there's only a 39% chance that the court rules in favor of Trump's tariffs. The market will slowly prepare itself for the consequences of such a ruling, and whether it immediately Trump turns to other provisions in the legislations to impose tariff, or whether there will be refunds that will have to happen because of the court rulings for the tariffs that are already collected. This is a new situation that we are looking at. At the same time, we are also looking to see how long the shutdown continues, having already entered the second calendar month. So we are only some 10 days, 8 days away from the longest shutdown that we have seen in history. In the meantime, dollar is strengthening, not due to any fresh strength of the US economy, but because of the market's positioning, which is quite short in the dollar against major currencies. Yen, of course, leading the charge, because Japanese have maintained their easing policy and want to spend more on the fiscal. That will keep the yen on track to break perhaps 155. GBP is weak because of the mixed performance of the economy, but the upcoming budget is probably going to take away some more shine, because they are actually planning to impose more taxes and cut spending as well. Euro, of course, remains a bit neutral on the economy, but has shown tendency to slip on only on profit taking, because the market has been steadily buying all through the last 6 to 7 months. So we are in entering the last 2 months. Perhaps the year-end action will be seen very much in November itself, because December will continue to be a slow period. So we can expect some more strength in the dollar. And what is interesting, what I'll be interested to look out is how the dollar strength impact on the INR. Thank you.
Thank you, JK. And yeah, rightly put, that would be the major concern for all of us over here. 8880 currently being protected by the central bank, but if dollar index continues to rise, it will put pressure on the rupee to depreciate. So that's what we'll be looking forward to. Otherwise, today's ISM manufacturing survey from the US will be an important one. It will give us some insight into the US economy amid the government shutdown. And one other important event this week to look forward to would be the Supreme Court hearing on Trump's tariff. That's on November 5th, and that's going to be a very important market event. Dollar broadly remains strong in today's early trading. Gold slightly lower. Otherwise, that's the major themes going into the new week. That's it from us today. Thank you for listening. We'll catch up tomorrow with the fresh round of updates.